Welcome to this Elite Dangerous mining guide. We are going to be mining on a budget with a Type 7, and we are going to rake in a whole bunch of space bucks really quickly. Here is my cheap build for the Type 7 transporter. You can get in this ship for under 20 million, which is great because you can do the road to riches for an hour to make 20 million. If you look at the nav panel at the bottom left of your screen, you will see the exact name of the system I'm currently in. No worries, I will link this down in the description so you can just do an easy copy and paste. What makes this system such a bag of wind is both of these platinum deposits are practically right directly on top of each other, so you're going to be mining in a double overlapping platinum hotspot. Now make sure you let these space bad guys scan you and go amongst their business and leave, or they'll extort you and then probably kick your teeth in and kill you. Just like any time when you go mining, make sure that your refinery is clear and make sure you have nothing in your cargo hold except for limpets, or the space bad guys will also kick you in the face for that. So generally what I like to do is I like to mine at least this first rock or most of the first rock before I open up my cargo scoop. This ensures that I'm not going to get extorted or kicked in the space mouth by the space bad guys. Now my fire groups are really super easy. I have my mining lasers on one as well as my collector limpets on one. That makes it super easy. If I ever need a limpet, well, it's most definitely going to get summoned out. And my prospector is going to be on too. Now this could be a 5-star guide where I demonstrate how to match the rotation of these rocks just right so your limpets don't smash themselves on the surface committing hara-kiri. Instead, I will point out that this on the cheap build is very collector heavy, so man, the second a rock pops off, well, they go out and grab it really quick. They don't have much time to die, so it's awesome. This on the cheap build for the Type 7 does feature an A-rated power distributor, which is vital to this build. If not, it's going to take you a month of Sundays to mine these rocks. And if you notice over there to the right hand side of my screen where you see my mining lasers, you do see that I have 4 of them equipped. Well, 4 of them actually slows down the process of being able to mine these rocks faster, which is kind of ironic. Even though you put an A-rated power distributor in there, unengineered, it just can't handle 4 lasers. These Type 1 lasers are extremely power hungry, so make sure that you put all 4 pips to weapons, or you'll be out here for a month of Sundays farming these rocks because your power distributor won't give you any power. If you put 4 pips to weapons, you'll be able to mine any rock within this asteroid belt by going through your power 3 times on your distributor. Alright, coast looks completely clear. I got my cargo scoop open now. I don't think any more space bad guys are going to come and pick on me anymore through the rest of this run. So why am I mining in the crappy Type 7? Well, within 2 hours of starting the game, you yourself can get into this garbage ship, but that garbage ship is going to make you a whole bunch of money mining platinum. And in 2 runs, you could buy the glorious Python and fully pimp her out for mining, then you're good to go. Well, that begs the question, once I get my butt out here, how long does it take me to complete a run? A fresh off the boat space noob can expect to fill up their hold in under an hour. A seasoned veteran like myself and multiple other members in our discords can fill up an entire cutter in an hour doing map mining while mining platinum. Well, this demonstration isn't map mining, this is me just prospecting every single random rock I possibly can, acting like a space noob not knowing what they're doing. The amazing thing about this location is both of these hotspots are just like right on top of each other practically, which means you can barely go anywhere without tripping over a platinum rock. They are all over the place, and some of these are into the 60s and 50s like are quite common. Alright, platinum mining sounds pretty good, am I right? But how much am I going to be getting paid per ton for my efforts? You can expect to get paid $285,000 to $295,000 per ton, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you get a lot of platinum really quick here. The other sort of neat thing about platinum is it's not affected by the extreme highs or extreme lows of the market. It stays very stable at around 285 to 290k per ton, so it's very reliable money per hour. At this point in the video, we have hardly been here for very long at all, and I'm already having to jettison a whole bunch of extra limpets, and we're over 100 platinum. Now, if you have ever done any double painite mining before, you know just how good and just how fast you can fill up with painite. Just imagine this location for platinum is just like that, except for it drank about 12 Red Bulls. That's how much better this is. You get a bunch of platinum really quick here. This is why I am featuring the Type 7, the garbage scow of the universe, so you can make a whole bunch of money really quickly. Now the thing that the garbage scow does really well is it has a whole bunch of cargo capacity. The Type 7 has just as much cargo capacity as you will in the glorious Python, but with all the drawbacks of not having really good distributors, lasers, and all that sort of thing. Now I kid around and call her a garbage scow. The thing is she has one singular purpose: to get you to the glorious Python and the Anaconda as quickly as possible, and this ship fits the bill. There is only one other ship in the game that can currently match this sort of money making per hour, and that is the Asp Explorer doing core mining. You can actually get into the Asp Explorer for around $10 million fully kitted out to do core mining. The main difference between this method and core mining, now core mining has the potential to make the same amount of money. The only thing is you have to factor in RNGesus, and that can actually take more time. So you actually wind up with instances where you can make a bit more money, and you'll most likely run into more instances where you don't make as much money, and that's why Platinum is such an awesome thing, because it's such a stable income. Now it's time to crunch a few numbers, and keep in mind I've done this quite a bit now in the on the cheap build for the Type 7. My very best time for dropping into a random location right around the center of one of the hotspots was 30 minutes to fill up my hold. The longest time took me 48 minutes. Now, limiting factors that you will not be facing once you get the glorious Python is this thing only has size 1 weapon points, so it takes quite a while to farm one of these rocks from 100 to 0. If you do map mining, the very best you're going to be able to do is shave it down to about 22 minutes to fill up your hold. That's just due to the limiting factor of how slow these size 1 lasers mine these rocks, and they only blow off small chunks, so it is what it is. That's the trade-off for having a whole bunch of cargo space for so cheap. The good news is there are plenty of 30, 40, 50, and 60% rocks out there. Like I said, you can hardly go anywhere without tripping over one. Alright, now let's talk a little bit of money here. The sell location is usually 10 jumps away with this build, so you got to keep that in mind. 10 jumps there, 10 jumps back. Alright? Gonna be making about 285 to 295 per ton. The thing is, it sucks to have to jump all the way there and back. This now turns into a time deal. Now, do you want to spend almost as much time flying all the way there and then flying all the way back? Or would you rather just fly to a fleet carrier that's going to be based in this system and sell your stuff there, rebuy your limpets, and immediately go back? What that save time turns into is, well, if you decided to fly all the way there and all the way back to get maximum price, by the time you got back to this system ready to mine again, well, if you sold on the fleet carrier, you would already have half your hold filled already. Now, the convenience of getting right back out there in the field and mining again is going to cost you a little less than a third of your profits. If you decide to get maximum price, you can generally count on making $56,997,000. If you decide to take the pay cut, you will be losing $17,364,000. As long as they're paying $200K per ton, you're going to be making $39,612,000 per trip. No matter what path you choose, either mad profits or taking the pay cut, you will have to do 2 trips because it takes 80 million to fully kit out a really good mining Python. I say take the pay cut, contribute to the glorious galactic economy that is Elite Dangerous, but mostly use this as the tool to get yourself into a really good ship that actually does fly and do all the things really well, and the Python is definitely going to be that ship for you. If you are a complete space noob to Elite Dangerous, well, you only need 20 million, and you can get that 20 million really easy from following my Road to Spacebucks video. After you get that money together, it takes about an hour to do that, you are going to be right into the Type 7, and then an hour to an hour and a half later, you're going to be able to get into the glorious Python. Hope this video helped you do laser mining for Platinum and Elite Dangerous. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video, Commanders. Peace. And if fleet carriers are buying Osmium like they are right now for 200K, well, you can get done even faster.